What's up guys, my name is Danny, but I go by Papa Boy on social media. Welcome to Target to Table, where you can turn one single trip to Target into a feast. And today, I'm gonna be your Papa and your Papa by showing you how to make Korean barbecue for you and all of your friends as a back-to-school semester kickoff celebration. I love Korean food. Shout out to Koreans! In case you don't know what Korean barbecue is, it's basically a meal that you and your best friends on earth share by grilling your own food in the middle of the table. You're basically paying a restaurant to cook your own food yourself. That's a crazy business model. People think it's so complicated to make Korean barbecue and spend all this money at restaurants when they can literally make it at home with quality ingredients and save a ton of money. When I think about Korean barbecue, I usually think about three things. First is protein. Today we're using beef ribeyes and pork loin, but you can also use vegan alternatives just like this firm tofu that we have today. The second thing is vegetables. And the third thing are the other little dishes, aka banchan. If they don't give you free little side dishes, leave. Bad restaurant. There has to be K-pop playing on the TV, the waiter has to be a little bit disrespectful. You have to spot the signs. What I like about Korean barbecue is that you don't need to do much cooking because most of the cooking happens when you're at the dining table. So now all I'm doing is chopping vegetables, scallions, mushrooms, cucumber, onion. Now we're gonna need garlic cloves, but they're very annoying to peel sometimes. So what you can do is go to Target and get yourself pre-peeled garlic. Save you a bunch of time. Boom, done. You can pretty much use whatever vegetable you want. I really like corn. We're just gonna remove the hair and crack them in half. And then we're gonna boil them. While the corn is boiling, I'm gonna chop some lettuce. Now I'm gonna go wash it, and then I'm gonna use one of my favorite inventions ever, the salad spinner. Dry. Now that the corn is done, we're gonna start slicing our meat. What we're gonna do now is trying to get thin strips that are gonna cook super fast on the grill. I didn't do it this time, but it's much easier if you freeze your meat just a little bit before slicing it. Here's the ribeye. I'm gonna cut the pork now. So these are pork loins that we're gonna cut exactly like the ribeyes. It kind of looks like sashimi. That looks like enough meat. Gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna use a different knife. So this is firm tofu. If you want it to be firmer, for more texture, you can freeze it overnight. What gives Korean barbecue its distinctive flavor is the bulgogi sauce. You can make it from scratch, which takes a bunch of ingredients, or you can just buy it from Target. All you have to do is mix the meat with this, and it's gonna be ready to be grilled. We're just gonna put it in the fridge and let it marinate. For the tofu, I'm just gonna leave them plain like this. Now, I know I said that we're only gonna do minimal cooking before setting up the table, but we're making crispy angel wing dumplings, which is one of the first recipes that got me super viral on the internet. And I think that's funny because it's super easy to make. Mix cornstarch with about the same amount of water. Add a little bit of oil on a pan. Now we're gonna place the dumplings in a circular motion. We're gonna add our cornstarch and water mixture to build that angel wing crust that we're talking about. I like to spoon some little by little. Wait for this crust to build in between the dumplings. Now it's fully dried up. We're gonna flip it around. So the trick here is to put a plate on top of the pan. Flip it. Boom! This is way better than latte art. This rice is from Good and Gather, which have no artificial flavors and no high-fructose corn syrup. Now, don't tell my mom this, but we're gonna microwave Jasmine Rice to save ourselves some time. Sorry, Mom. Hold on, guys, my mom's calling. No, I'm not microwaving rice, I promise. There's no way. So this is where the real magic happens, the table setting. The grill is the main character. We're just building the story around it. So we got marinated beef, marinated pork, corn, all sorts of vegetables, angel wing dumplings, tofu. We got rice, banchan, aka kimchi, cucumbers, more kimchi, whole cloves of garlic. Instead of spending $200 at a restaurant, you can spend 1/3 of the price at Target and get all of this, while also getting aesthetic hosting essentials like this. I'm gonna start by oiling this pan. Oh yeah. You hear this sizzling? There's usually one person who's in charge of the grill when you're at Korean barbecue. That friend is the friend you want to be friends with for the rest of your life. I think the #1 tool when it comes to Korean barbecue, after the grill of course, are the scissors. Then you just cut through it to have smaller piece that you can then easily fit inside of a lettuce wrap. I'm gonna do a bit of samjang. Then you got the perfect bite. That's so good. One hosting tip I got for you guys is to not wear your most expensive clothes. Unless you want your clothes to smell like Korean barbecue, which I am okay with, by the way. Okay. Enjoy, have a good time. And if you like this video, subscribe to Target's channel for more episodes of Target to Table.